It started innocently, a night like any other. I was tinkering with code, playing the hacker's game of cracking puzzles buried deep in the web's shadows. But when I stumbled onto a live stream with the cryptic title The Blood Auction, I had no idea that by clicking play, I'd signed my own death warrant. It was a rainy Tuesday evening, and I was home alone in my small apartment. The rhythmic tapping of rain against the window, paired with the soft hum of my computer, had lulled me into a zone. Hacking wasn't just a hobby, it was my obsession. I loved exploring the dark corners of the web, uncovering secrets hidden behind layers of encryption. I was known as Ghostbite in the community, respected for my skill in unraveling even the most intricate firewalls. That night, a friend in an encrypted chatroom dared me to hack into a supposedly impenetrable server. Feeling cocky, I accepted. The server opened easily, too easily. Inside was a single encrypted folder titled Red Room. I froze. Red rooms were whispered about in the hacker community, and no one had ever confirmed their existence. Yet here I was, staring at the alleged gateway to one. Curiosity got the better of me. I decrypted the file, and the screen flickered. A live stream interface appeared, muted by default, with a timer counting down in the corner. The chat room beside the video was filled with cryptic usernames. Sapple13, Obsidian Key, The Godfather. They were bidding sums that made my eyes water. $100,000, $500,000, even $1 million. The prizes, however, weren't luxury items or art. They were people. The first lot was a man in his mid-30s, his face gaunt and his eyes filled with fear. He was strapped to a chair, his muffled screams barely audible under the tape gag. The auctioneer, his face obscured by a crimson mask, described the man's qualities as if he were a piece of cattle. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This wasn't just human trafficking. This was something far darker. The auctioneer ended with a chilling phrase. The winner has the right to decide his fate. The timer hit 0, and the screen went black. A single message appeared. The next lot begins now. The screen flickered again, revealing a woman in her 20s, trembling in a dimly lit room. My stomach churned as I watched the bids skyrocket. The chat room buzzed with excitement, as if this were some grotesque form of entertainment. Suddenly, my keyboard lit up with a private message. Icarus, you shouldn't be here, Ghostbite. They're watching. I stared at the message, my hands trembling. Icarus, the infamous whistleblower rumored to have defected from a powerful shadow organization. I thought he was a myth before I could respond. Another message popped up. Icarus, save the video. Expose them, but do it fast. They'll come for you next. Panic set in. I hit the record button on my screen capture software, praying I could gather enough evidence. As I recorded, strange things began happening. My screen glitched, the live stream stuttering as if someone knew I was watching. The chat room lit up with ominous messages. Who is Ghostbite? We have an intruder. Trace the eve. My heart pounded as I realized they were onto me. I scrambled to sever my connection, but it was too late. The moment I closed the stream, my computer screen went black, replaced by a single line of text. You've been marked. I leapt from my chair, my pulse racing. Seconds later, my phone buzzed with a notification. Unknown number. Look outside. Against my better judgment, I peeked through the blinds. A black SUV idled across the street, its headlights cutting through the rain. The next 48 hours were a blur of paranoia and terror. Every noise, every shadow seemed sinister. I moved to a friend's house, hoping to shake whoever was after me, but the messages didn't stop. Unknown number. You can't hide. Icarus reached out again, this time with instructions. Meet him at a secluded warehouse on the city's outskirts. Desperate for answers, I agreed. The warehouse was cold and empty, save for Icarus. His hood obscured most of his face, but his voice was urgent. "They'll erase you for what you know," he said, handing me a drive. "This contains the names of the bidders, their transactions, everything. But once you use it, you'll never be safe again." A deafening bang interrupted us. The warehouse door slammed shut, and footsteps echoed in the darkness. Icarus shoved me toward back exit. "Run, don't look back." I escaped, but just barely. Icarus wasn't so lucky. His final scream haunts me to this day. The USB drive is in my possession, but I've yet to expose its contents. Every attempt is met with crashes, blackouts, and veiled threats. The SUV still follows me. Some nights, I swear I hear footsteps outside my door. I wish I could say this was all behind me, but the truth is, I know they're watching me even now. If this story sent chills down your spine, check out another spine-tingling tale of a hacker who uncovered the 3-aim. Chat with the dark web revealed secrets no one was meant to find. Trust me, it's just as terrifying as this one. Click here and prepare to be haunted.